UFC 300 is absolutely stacked, and UFC 300 is probably one of the best cards of all time. Now, I just want to say this. I think that this card is honestly incredible. So many great fights. Every single fight on this card, other than one fight on the main card, has ranked fighters. Now, yeah, like, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. Now, as you can see by the thumbnail, I put a cross over someone's face, and I'm guessing you might know who it is. It's Bo Nickal, alright? Bo Nickal. I'm just going to say it right now. We have so many great fights on this card, and we have Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage on the main card of UFC 300. What the fuck are we doing here? Genuinely, what are we doing here? I mean, I really want to know what Dana White is thinking. I mean, Bo Nickal really has that Dana White privilege. I mean, I feel disgusted even seeing this on Tapology, bro. Bo Nickal on the main card versus Cody Brundage? Cody Brundage, a guy who's 4-4 in the UFC, a guy that is literally known as a quitter in the UFC, has quit in multiple fights. You're putting him on the main card of one of the most anticipated, stacked, exciting cards of all time. Honestly, it's disgraceful. Shame on the UFC. I feel absolutely disgusted. I'm not even pissed off about this part. What I am angry about is like literally every single fight on this card can replace Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage on the main card. Like, Yuri Prochazka literally headlined UFC 295 not even 4 months ago, and he's on the prelims. So you're telling me that Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage is past Yuri Prochazka? And that's not even it. That's not even it, alright? Aljamain Sterling, you know, fucking Cody Garbrandt, Davison Figueiredo, Jessica Andrade, all these former UFC champions, even Holly Holm. Shit, I mean, we got so many former champions on this card, and Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage is past all of them. What the fuck are we doing here, bro? Like, the UFC really dropped the ball here, man. You know, I think I really speak for the people when we say we don't want this shit, bro. The fact that Bo Nickal is ahead of Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan is disgusting to me. What the fuck is that, bro? Like, Charles Oliveira is a fan favorite. Everybody loves Charles Oliveira. I don't care if you're, you know, a biased Islam fan, whatever you are. Everybody loves Charles Oliveira, and everybody knows that Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan is going to be one of the best fights of the year, in my honest opinion. So why the fuck is Bo Nickal and Cody Brundage ahead of Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan? I need answers ASAP, alright? Let's just take a look at the main card. We have absolute bangers. We got, in the main event, Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill for the light heavyweight belt. Someone's getting knocked the fuck out, 100%. It's going to be a war. It deserves to be the main event of UFC 300. I'm not complaining. Co-main event, we have Weili Zhang versus Xiaonan Yan. I can't even say her name. Not the best fight, you know. Probably not the co-main we asked for, but I'm not going to complain, man. You know what I mean? If there's a women's fight that we have to have on the main card, I don't mind it being Weili Zhang versus Xiaonan Yan, alright? Fuck it. And then after that, we've got Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway for the UFC BMF title belt. That's going to be a badass fight. I'm looking extremely forward to that fight. And then below that is Bo Nickal and Cody Brundage. Disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Look, the point that I want to make in this video is the fact that Bo Nickal and Cody Brundage are not only ahead of Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan on this card, but they are even on the main card of UFC 300 is fucking disgusting. I mean, think about it, bro. Just think about it. Cody Brundage is a 50-50 fighter in the UFC. This guy is 4-4, a literal bum, a scrub in the middleweight division. I say that with all due respect. And he's literally known for being a quitter. This guy quit against Jacob Malkoun, got the DQ victory, quit against Cedriques Dumas. Why do we have this guy on the main card? Why the fuck do we have Bo Nickal on the main card as well? Honestly, we could have swapped this fight with Yuri Prochazka, Alexander Rakic, Calvin Kattar, Aljamain Sterling. Half of these guys are former champions that are being pushed behind Cody Brundage and Bo Nickal. It makes me sick. It makes me fucking sick. It makes me absolutely livid. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. You know, if there's Bo Nickal fans that are saying, oh, he kind of deserves to be on the main card. No, he fucking doesn't. What has he done in the UFC? He beat 2 cans. What has Cody Brundage done to be on the main card of UFC 300, bro? No. Dude, this card has just took a down spiral. I mean, we could have had Bobby Green and Jim Miller on the main card, and I would not be complaining. What the fuck is going on? Make Cody Brundage versus Bo Nickal the first fight of the card. It's going to be a good way to open up the card, alright? 2 guys who are going to throw down. Do not have these guys on the main card. Like, oh my goodness, bro. I know people are gonna think I sound like an idiot, like blabbering on and screaming and crying, but I think people who watch this video kind of understand where I'm coming from. You're telling me that Bo Nickal and Cody Brundage is ahead of Charles Oliveira, Arman Tsarukyan, Yuri Prochazka, Alexander Rakic, Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling, Davison Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt, Jim Miller versus Bobby Green, Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano, Sadiq Youssef versus Diego Lopez. I mean, shit, bro. I'd rather have Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison or Marina Rodriguez and Jessica Andrade to replace Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage on the main card. I don't give a fuck. Just put Holly Holm and Kayla Harrison on the main card. Just replace them for Bo Nickal, Cody Brundage. I don't give a fuck. Like the video. Comment down below what you think of this situation. I can't even speak, bro. I'm livid. I'm so angry right now. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Laters. Goodbye. Just take care. Oh my goodness, man. I'm so fucking angry.